good morning. I'm Dr. Jenkins, your therapist for today. I see you're right on time. Would you like to just give me your name, please, real quick? Okay, perfect. Okay, and your address? Okay, address. Okay, thank you. Perfect. So, you look great, by the way. I just thought I should let you know that. Why don't we get right into it? So, how are you feeling? Okay. And, yeah, you told me you were having just some issues sleeping, maybe a little bit of stress. Yeah. You're in school, right? Yeah, okay. That's what you said over the phone. And, yeah, so, do you think, like, the school is what's causing both those issues? Or maybe there's a little bit more to it, or? Okay. Yeah, I understand. Perfect. So I'm actually also a psychiatrist, so I can also prescribe you with medication. I'm actually a lot of things. I'm a dentist and a doctor. I'm a surgeon. But we won't get into that, so yeah. Okay, so, yeah, let's go step by step. So, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you know, you say you're tired all the time. What do you feel? Is that like in the morning, throughout the day? Do you get any energy like later in the day? Bursts of energy maybe? Yeah, okay. Slight bursts of energy throughout the day. Usually always wake up tired, okay. Always wake up tired, okay. Sec. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And around what time do you eat breakfast? You don't eat breakfast, okay. So that brings me to my next thing. What is your diet looking like? So at what time do you like consume your first amount of food, would you say? Okay, interesting. So, okay. So you wake up around 12-ish, okay? And your first class starts at 1, okay? And what do you do in that first hour? Lay in bed, scroll social media, okay. Okay, so you get up around 12:30. Okay, so 12:30. Okay, brush teeth, that's good. You don't shower in the morning, but you do at night. Okay, that's good, once a day is good enough. I mean, you look healthy, so that's good. Like, you know, you don't look dirty or anything, so that's perfect. Okay. So that's kind of a bit late to wake up, and yeah, so you said your first class at 1, so you're usually late to that, right? Okay. How are you doing in your classes? Okay. So you're passing, you'd like to do better. That's understandable. Yeah, I totally get that, like, yeah. Back when I was still in school, yeah, I mean, for me it's like, yeah, it's pretty hard to find motivation nowadays, especially when you scroll social media, you see all these people doing all these things, and you think to yourself that you could never do anything, basically. Do you get that too? Yeah. I know, right? Like, you see people, it's always the worst when they're your age too, right? You see these super talented people, and you're like, holy hell, what am I doing with my life? Yeah. But you have to think about it, okay? If you really think about it, anytime you have these thoughts like this, you have to think, like, who else in the world is really like that person, right? Social media, it tends to amplify things. This is why I'm actually gonna prescribe you spend a little less time on social media, and while you're on social media, just be more mindful that the things you see do not reflect the real world. Yeah, because the things you see on there are not, they're just, it's not reflective of the real world at all. Like when you see these kids that are your age and they're doing all these things, they're like ultra talented. I mean, okay, so you see 5 of them. Let's say you see 5 in a row and you're like, holy hell, what am I doing in my life? You know how many people there are in the world? How many people, I mean, you don't see these people in real life. And if you do, you see, what, 1 of them maybe? Yeah, just don't worry about it. And remember, there's 2 things when it comes to obtaining things. There's talent and there's hard work. And those who are talented are, well, they're lucky. And yeah, unless people who are talented and don't like the thing they're talented in, that's actually pretty unlucky. You see that a lot, but those people usually don't post it on social media. So yeah, just remember, when you see people usually only post their positive aspects on social media as well. Like I said, we can do a whole rant about this, but social media is bad for you, okay? Keep that in mind. It's very helpful in a lot of ways too, but just remember to regulate it, okay? So, yeah, I used to have this problem too. So, anyways, let's get back on topic. So, your hygiene seems fine. That's really good for you. Keeping hygiene is, you know, really good for you. How much vitamin D are you getting? Do you go out in the sun a lot, drink a lot of milk? Okay. Yeah, so you don't spend a lot of time outside. It's kind of hard to nowadays, especially in these crappy ass cities. There's really not much to do. Your friends are inside as well. You guys play a lot of video games together. Well, that's good. So you get social interaction on campus as well. Perfect, okay. I recommend taking vitamin D supplements. I'll get you a free prescription of that actually. 100% free, okay. REE, okay. Vitamin D is very, very good. Tons of studies show that lack of vitamin D can actually lead to some really serious issues like suicidal thoughts and things like that. So it's always good to keep that, okay? And in general, I mean, your body just needs it. So yeah. So waking up at 12 every day, it's not horrible. I've seen much worse. I used to be worse myself. So yeah, I mean, if you could go to bed earlier, what time are we sleeping looking at? Huh? Like, okay. Okay, 2 a.m. average. Okay. And is that just from like, it's just hard falling asleep or, yeah. Okay. So you actually don't stay up that late on the calls with your friends? Okay. Yeah. Interesting, okay. That's good. So you just have a hard time sleeping. Okay. Yeah, I feel that. No, like 100%. That's how it used to be for me. Like, yeah. I bet too, like, the people around you tell you like, oh, you just like play too many video games or something, and it's like, no, bro, you don't get it. Like, I'm off at like 9 or 10, and I'm just sitting there laying in my bed trying to fall asleep. No, 100%. Yeah, that's the worst. So, yeah, because if we can fix that, that could actually help a lot of your problems. I see, yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you what. What's like your sleeping routine? What are we looking at here? Yeah, you said you shower at night, so that's before bed. What time are we like getting in the bed? 11 p.m.? Okay, that's good. It's actually not bad. Because you get your homework done and stuff? Perfect, okay. Yeah. Yeah, what were your grades? What are your grades looking like right now? Okay, that's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, but you said earlier you wanted them to be a little bit better. You're just so tired all the time. Okay. Perfect, okay. Yeah, so here's what I'll do. Here's a little personal trick, okay? Have you ever taken melatonin before? Okay, I tell you, this stuff is insane, okay? Yeah, this stuff's OP. So here, I'll prescribe you this one, or you can just take this off my hands, okay? We're looking at Ollie gummies right here for sleep. This is what you want. If you've never taken melatonin before, this stuff knocks you out. I tell you what. It's also got some like other stuff in there that like helps you sleep. This is like a lower dose, which is good if you've never taken it before, because yeah, you usually don't want to go above 5 milligrams. If you find yourself like going above that, you might need to take a step back, maybe think about something else, because I don't think you usually don't want to go above that. So this is a lower dose, and I mean, for me, I'm a pretty tall, larger person, and this, I think this 3 milligrams, this takes me out. But don't use it every night. You can use it every night for like a week, maybe 2 weeks. Just try not to like do it for like a really long period of time, because then you could set your body like, not like addiction, but it kind of, your brain naturally produces melatonin, and when you supplement something enough, your body will stop producing it, which is bad. But if your body doesn't produce enough of it, then this will help kickstart your brain to produce enough of it. It's a double-edged sword. So, but this is good, low dose. You'll be perfect. This is great stuff. You'll get amazing sleep. So I'll give this to you free of charge. And yeah, so on top of that, yeah, just make sure you're sleeping in a nice environment, cool temperature, and dark area. You know, you don't want to be sleeping in a hot, bright room. Your body's gonna imagine that it's daytime, and it becomes harder to sleep. Yeah, perfect. Also, if you would like to listen to things, music, or perhaps like an ASMR video or such, I'll prescribe you with that, okay? I know a great channel. It's called Showtime ASMR. Yeah, okay, look that guy up. He can do some stuff. Yeah, just be careful. I make this mistake. You usually don't want to wear earbuds while you sleep. Can cause some problems, and make sure it's not too loud if you're listening to music. You could do some damage to your eardrums early on, and it's a really bad habit that I myself am in. You know, even the therapists aren't perfect, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, so other than that, how are like you feeling just about your friends, school, stuff like that? Okay, perfect. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, sounds like you got a lot going for you. That's really good. Yeah, perfect. Let's see. You're working? Okay. You commission artwork. Awesome. Okay. That's cool. And you're financially doing okay? Taking out a couple loans. Yeah, it's usually how it goes nowadays. Yeah, I mean, shit's expensive, you know, not really much you can do about that. If I could, I would make everything cheaper, but fortunately that's not in my power. But, you know, at least this is free, right? I mean, you know, can't get a better deal than that, just saying. And I tell you what, you can come in anytime. How do I make money? That is top secret. Anyways, yeah, so is there anything else you want to talk about? I mean, I got all day. Yeah, you're kind of a big nerd who likes to talk about a lot of things, okay? Throw it at me, okay? Yeah, I know what Chainsaw Man is, yeah. The new chapter? No, I don't think I've read it. Could you describe it to me? You said what? Anyways, yeah, is there anything else you're interested in? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, totally. Okay, yeah. Oh, League of Legends. Oh, you should have just said that from the start. Oh, my. Well, okay, scrap everything that I've prescribed to you and all of that. You need to uninstall that game. Just stop playing it. You'll be so much happier. No, seriously. What am I doing with this? Listen, all right. Go on your computer. Go on Windows. Type in the Riot client, League of Legends, Valorant, any of those games. Uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. I'm telling you, you'll be 1,000,000% happier. Yeah, that's it. All right, well, thanks for your time. You can come by anytime. Like I said, I'm here all day. Free of charge. And yeah, great. I hope my advice helped. I'll see you next time, yeah.